So, okay, apologize for all the mess on the table, but I just need to eat something. So I went to Panera and got me the duet, like $6.98 for a half a sandwich and a cup of soup. I always get the bread and the chips, so I can eat the bread with my soup and the chips with my sandwich. But I was just thinking in the car about the Scarlet Beast and how that word can be interpreted. Mm, but I know what stuck out to me, what we're going to look into in a minute, is I saw a woman and she rode on the beast, a scarlet colored beast. Okay. And she had the cup of her abominations in her hand. And this person is responsible for turning this star energy into reverse. This star man, this media man or somebody, I don't know, somebody that's in the spotlight. But you notice how her dress is scarlet? All right. It made me think when I was in the car, he was like, oh, you something like your mom or something like this. When my dad used to say that, but I'm like, no, I'm not. I was like, no, I'm not. I think he just, because he said you look like her. But I don't know. Because when I look at my mom, I don't look like my mom. So I don't know if it's a secret about who she is. I don't know. But it was like she wrote in on this. Now, yesterday we had that scarlet colored dog show up with that man with the chicken leg and the beer. So I heard chicken head. Thighs. Somebody like thighs. Or somebody like legs. She's got legs. It kind of remind me of one of those old stocking commercials. Stockings could be significant. I don't know. Somebody, remember we said that somebody was going to choke somebody with a stocking or a tie or something? But a song named Memories of Innocence. So I don't know. I don't know if this is somebody trying to use their daughter's cup, right, to cover up. Because again, the sexual or immorality can mean that this is somebody that had something with many men and women, sexual encounters. Now, this could be somebody that ruled a cult. And the first cult that came, I was thinking about the Knights of Templar, Rosicrucian, and Scientology. That's just three, though. Because I was thinking, if somebody's trying to bruise my head, if that's Christianity or the Bible, whatever they're trying to bring in now with this black whatever they're bringing in now with all this Egypt or whatever, it's like, if you bruise my head, I'm gonna bruise your tail. So I don't know. That's just a message. Could I end up posting that before I left? I'm not saying who's doing what. I'm just saying these are the things that spring up in my mind. Okay. These could be people. Some of these people could have started off as fans of yours or something like that. Or mine, that wanted to then obtain they found out about some blessing or something and took this. But we are going to have to go into that chapter, because it's even thinking about the name that my mom gave me. And then the whole thing about what I said, land is in my name, but there's also an A at the end. And then the scarlet letter A. It's like, I don't know, it's something about somebody's name being chopped up, but it's like, I said, if these people been using my identity my whole life, or at least for the past 25 years, if they've been letting this other person use my identity, or these other women use my identity, they could have added up a cup of things. Because like I said, if this person is trying to clean out this cup and take their abuse out, the trafficking, the mind control, the things that they've been doing to these children allegedly, if they wanted to just show good images of what the mother's saying something or show when you didn't pick up their call because you didn't want to talk to them. Like somebody is trying to, and we talked about this a couple months ago. Somebody was going to try to go through your Akashic records and clean out all the horrible things that they did and try to present this as if they're a good mother or something like this. Not saying that somebody's mother is totally bad, but I'm just saying some of us have mothers that have been replicated. The tentacles of a Mami Wate energy even could be this person's energy in a lot of people, or a Delia, a Delilah or Delia from the originals, how she was able to just jump into other people's bodies and use them. I feel like somebody's upset because they weren't able to do that with me. Not now, anyways. I feel like at my youth, it goes back to Janet Jackson saying, and we're gonna keep on saying that shit because it was deeper than that, whether she know it or not. You know, when she say, when I was 17, I did what my mother told me. But now she wants control of her own life. She don't want nobody controlling her steps. Okay? That made me think of a woman that misuses the mind of her daughter or her child or a father, whoever it is. Trafficking or something like this. So trafficking is just not what they show us, like I told you. It's deeper than that. And I can't tell you enough. Like, Wikipedia might not be all that for everything, but if you want to know about Mami Wata and you want to know about trafficking, Wikipedia got the best definition that you're going to find. So, I don't know if they changed it since I've been saying on this channel, but there's somebody that traffics their child or something and then use this against them, but the world that these people chose, God's word can make it look foolish, because if this person is in a cult, if they're not independent, if they use other people to get them to means, like Scientology is like a group or something, it's not independent. There's lots of these people. You wouldn't even know you wouldn't know how to pick them up, pick them out in public. These are probably people that are very quiet, silent. They don't talk about what goes on behind the scenes in their little clique or whatever this is. They don't really share how they operate. It could also be a little expansions of this could also be what I'm hearing is these little cults and stuff with Nature Boy in them. But really what this is a 30-year ring of people that got on a collective measure to hold back the son, the Messiah, to bully this person, to use this person, to MK Ultra this person, to do something weird. A part of the hidden thing was just to keep this person hidden, but I feel like somebody didn't know that these people were going to find somebody's energy and be using it to touch Jesus's garment or rub on his coattail or touch his coattail in order to get blessings, to take it and then give honor to Scientology instead of God. You see what I'm saying? So if you're doing right, God gonna bless you. But if you're doing wrong, he not. But you know, these are people that make it look like they still blessed anyways. But the reason why they doing that is because they need to pin people like me down, or the holy ones or the chosen ones, and siphon from them to look abundant when their blessings are gone. There's people doing outlandish things. Did y'all see that new plump lip commercial? Again, this shit is disgraceful. But, you know, to each his own. Just my opinion. So somebody could be using something to try to claim that somebody, because it says somebody that have a lot of encounters with men, or sometimes somebody that's just overly sexualized or something by men. But it also could be a woman that has been used by many men to do something, the great whore of Babylon, that could be dealing with India and Russia and da-da-da and whatever. But somebody could be saying, what's the difference? Well, the other cup was holy. There was ways to do this to do whatever they're doing on a more orderly fashion, but they chose to go with, we could do whatever we want to do. We just did this, or we got the Messiah, or we got the king, and we got the power. We're holding somebody hostage, or we're, like with financial abuse, this is like to use money to keep people away from doing things they're supposed to be doing. That would be a privileged lady. That's like a privileged lady. God gives a privileged lady not just privilege to treat people any kind of way, but to move accordingly when it's their time. So you can be taking them trips that you plan for the next whole week, right? To get business done. And somebody tried to block somebody from some type of access to something here. Whether it's some kind of code, some kind of access, some kind of, I don't know. Somebody was doing that. But it shocked me to see how it's read. She brought forth a cup that was filled with her abominations. So I feel like this witch or this lady been doing this for centuries, because I want to break it down to see whose abominations are they. Because if somebody put their daughter in a certain mind frame, even if the daughter had galactic blood or priestly blood or something like this, they're supposed to be able to protect themselves at night or something like this. And his mother was having this woman trafficked, but then they trying to turn it over like this woman, mentally, physically, emotional, or whatever. And then they try to turn it around like this was this woman's choice. But I'm telling you, somebody is going to try to use the sexual nature of interactions, of sexual interactions, instead of the fact that somebody was working with all these people to perform these tricks, to use, is witchcraft. Scientology is witchcraft. To use these tricks to destroy their child in their sleep and waking moments. It could also be somebody trying to swap their cup with yours, so that they can have your destiny. Somebody's been able to do this several times. These are people that had kidnapped your children and kept them in kept you in the dark about it by cloning. So they're into all kind of shit, whatever program or group this is, to get the job done. They feel like they're very crafty and very advanced. And I look at Scientology, it's kind of like a kaleidoscope energy, but it's not like David's kaleidoscope eye. It's like we've been doing this for 30 years or something, and this person don't even know nothing about nothing. We didn't empty out this person's brain, but they at least able to throw a wrench in something that we're doing right now. These people gotta be upset here. And that's where the death and deprogramming and dehumanizing and brainwashing comes in. So while everybody was tearing down the religious aspect or Catholic things, I always told y'all it's always another layer at the bottom that you're not seeing. And I feel like that could be Scientology. Now, I was looking at this a little bit because I was looking at the King of Queens used to be my favorite show. One of my favorite shows. And I was looking at Leah Remini, and I was seeing how much she looked like that girl Phoenix Moon. And then I was thinking, about how much she looked like that girl, those Dead Ringers or something like this, whatever it is, that show, with those people that was cloning those or delivering those babies. But I feel like underlining is talking about cloning, okay? And then it made me think about when I went to New York for the first time. We went to this hotel, Continental something, and around the corner I had to go at nighttime and go to get something to drink from the store, and I had to walk around there by myself or whatever. And when I got around to the store, I looked at it and I'm like, wait a minute, this shit look familiar. And then I started looking at the dude Doug on there, and I'm like, damn, he looked familiar. Because I was trying to think, like, when I first married my Taurus, I mean, his phenotype is kind of like his or whatever. Um, no, I don't think that's him. I'm just saying that this is the way that source speak to me, right? That's like confirmation that the whole time since that marriage, they took this man and they put him with somebody else. It's also I'm hearing that the bruise I had in tail could be somebody could have been working for me. God could have sent some people in to work for me or work with me with like this unpacked energy. But when they clown me, when I asked them for help, that let me know that you didn't like source showed me you didn't you didn't, and so they laughed about it. So it's almost like God could have sent these people in here to help with me or something like this, whatever, and they or work with me, but they didn't. They act like they was reaching out or something, but they never did. They just was siphoning. It was unrequited, whatever this is. They was taking whatever I was getting out the mud and then making something out of it for themselves. All these groups are about stalking. Somebody at my door. Hold on. Okay, hold on, y'all. I gotta wash my hands. Okay, my fault. I had to wash my hands because I just signed that little thing. So, oh, where'd I put my chips? Okay, hold on. So these people think they slick, but this shit, like me doing this by myself, like for real. You mean everybody thought it was a good idea to leave somebody in the dark and just sit there and watch from a distance? I feel like whatever this is that been put in there about the Scarlet Letter is very tricky. And that's why I keep saying that God is not the author of confusion. But I see right through it. I feel like these mothers that use their connection with powerful men, blackmailing other women that can entice men, even their children, putting their children up as bait in order to, in the end, take things from their children and these. And I'm not saying this is how this is this time, is it? I don't know. But sometimes this is how they obtain some type of wealth here. That's why everything is so confusing. Why people can't say nothing, they speak not, because they already caught up. Most time men can't. And I feel like it ain't even about their whole life. What God is telling me, it was about the last couple of years that we were under review. They only had to hold tight that long. That's why these groups only like to get people in there that have like weird fetishes, like baby grown-ups that dress like babies, um, people that like that has some kind of fetish, you know, that they would be addicted to at one point in time. A lot of these people, they probably grow out of it, like they go through a fetish or something like this, and then because they got caught or somebody got them on camera, it ruined their appetite for it. They don't want to do it no more. So, mm, I heard King of Cups. This is like a son of media, the news anchor energy. And then we got this woman that's spiritual. And we got this man that's spiritual in the reverse. And then we got the ecclesiastical empress, which is the sun, in the upright here. All right? And her ace of cups is in reverse. So, somebody could have took this empress's ace of cups. But this is a little old cup. You see what I'm saying? Somebody could have took the empress's cup, but I don't know. It's like this person got this little old cup, though, once she get up to the top of this mountain or whatever. It's kind of strange a little bit, because maybe somebody intercepted something. Maybe this person is in reverse because they was trying to stop this woman from doing something to this empress's ace of cups. Let me put this away in a second, and we're gonna pull cards to see. Just some kind of hero. This could be a dad trying to stand up for their child or something like this. I don't know. I think I was reading about either Rosicrucian or Scientology said that it's like Northern Africa. So, you know, this could be, you know, these Africans could talk about from Africa, or this could be something that they created in the underbelly of the nation all this time, this underworld shit. I don't know. Hold on, let's see. So I even think, why did this mom give me my name? And then also if they made clones that's like me or in my likeness. But I was hearing when I was thinking about this that God made me. So whatever, even if God say I should not regard the old or the young, that might be if they claiming somebody was me in 1980 to 1990 something to spend this money that I never received from whatever inheritance. You know what I'm saying? And if they've been using somebody else in my name right now, and I got to figure out who I am or where the fuck I fit. Somebody used to be chief this and that, and now they queen this and that. So this is somebody trying to rise themselves above the throne of God. Because even a scarlet person, this would have been why somebody would be jealous and make this person a name and try to make it derogatory. Because that's somebody with rich clothing, rich covering, rich heritage, rich roots. You get what I'm saying? So where the fuck is my riches at? Even if you want to call me a whore and you want to exclude me out of some group or some bitch, where my money at then? The money long. It kind of remind me of the Ace of Swords right there about the truth. But I said it's two vines, it's two different plants growing out of that crown. One money already long, and one look like they got to take people's berries or people's seeds in order to benefit. You get what I'm saying? So these are like so-called black or African family members that are doing something to the mental of the American versions in order to steal from them or other versions. Because with most of the letters in my name, it comes out to being like High German. So I'm not ashamed of anything that's in my blood. It makes me who I am today. Mm, so I don't know about high, low, middle. Some people say that that's when words meant like Middle English mean like from this time to this time, that was the way that it was being said. But it also could be ranking, or it also could be about caste or class. That's like highbrow energy. Like if you think about all the Esthers in the history and stuff like this and in the Bible, there's always some confusion about who her parents are. This could be somebody that's sitting up in front of God's face. God can be my dad. You could be sitting up in front of his face, and the reason why somebody's not hiding a cup is because somebody don't want somebody to know that somebody's child father. See, because I feel like, somebody don't like the way that either other is treating somebody or doing something, y'all. Maybe this is the father that feel bad about letting the mother manipulate this. But this is also about power or something. Like somebody trying to overpower their child doing their rule. It's like a Medici energy. Okay? Trying to overpower everything or whatever when it comes to the kingdom. But a protector, but then Medici, she stepped out of line a lot. So, you can't work with 1,000 people and not work directly with your child. And if somebody trying to think that, I'm about to believe that whoever these people is that's working in silence or in the dark, right? They're not telling their story to find out what happened with somebody's life or livelihood or whatever this is. Why am I even getting this information anyway before I even moved into the tarot community? I was already getting this information or this intel. So let's talk about this and why the rest of these people that could be questionable about this situation, why I never heard them mention no shit like this on their channel. Something about like something witches, vampires, something like this. Somebody could be saying somebody is unholy. Somebody could have held you down and kept you and put blood all over you or something like you know what I'm saying. Now I'm just not saying literally, but to attract. Somebody could have kept you stuck in a place to attract something to. Like God don't already know that this was gonna happen, and that God was not gonna put something around somebody to protect them, or it's almost like somebody putting venom in you, and God is there to suck the venom out every time they try. Because God already know what these fools is doing. But somebody said, then why won't God just kill them people? Because I feel like something had to happen the way that it's happening. These people is not going to even be able to enjoy. They might have to brainwash their own damn self to enjoy whatever this is that they stealing from somebody this time. Because before you or I or whoever we talking about, you didn't know nothing about. You was in the dark. You might have known shit about the world, people. You might have been able to read through lines. You might have been able to be a seer, but you didn't know what these people were doing. And somebody think that somebody told you, and it's like, no, God told me. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this. hmm So we want to see. We want to see what's going on right here with this. Who is this man right here? That these two men that's in the reverse. Boy, hold on, I gotta fix my little crystal. Okay. I can't put the thing right on the table because it's whatever. I had to put a crystal underneath there. A cellulite or whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't get down all the way too good like that. It just came with something that I bought one day. All right. So these people did something with a baby. Oh, we got baby coming out sideways, almost in reverse. It came out kind of like this. What is this? Could somebody have aborted a baby or something like this? A cup of her about. Oh, could this be one of these women that, might be doing womb magic, plopping babies out of places and bringing them to another place? This could be somebody could have been involved with snatching your baby. This could be a child, a baby, a grown baby or something. This could be showing that something is not right about a child's records, not right about what somebody is saying about a child. We did find that Hope Michelson energy around here. Okay. This could be a mother that is actually a father. Somebody could have a phallic, the way she's sitting. Somebody could have a phallic and they could have impregnated their own daughter. Meaning somebody is transgender. They look like a woman on the outside, but they're really a male. Could have impregnated but she would look like a woman. Could have impregnated their child, or somebody took a seed from somebody and planted it somewhere. They could be trying to recreate that child, that fifth element or something, a fifth element or something that God created. And then they want to control it this time. They don't want to leave it abandoned this time and get it ruined. Somebody could have had to ruin you so they could create something new. Somebody could sacrifice you so they could take in another person to use your identity. These are not regular beings. These are not regular beings, but they needed to do something to somebody's Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, somebody need to do something to your Ace of Cups for these two men can come in on you, and then this person took this information and did something with it. She thinks she's smarter than all the rest. And I'm also seeing that, oh, well, I'm spiritual too, and I'm a Queen of Cups too. You know what I'm saying? And if this feminine energy if this mother is actually a King of Cups that's in reverse, that worked with the media or something to create something or to do something, then this will be me looking down at both of them. Like, oh, yeah, I see that. I see what y'all tried to do here with this baby in reverse or whatever this is. I just feel like this is somebody that's been decompartmentalized here with this mirror energy, with the Queen of Pentacles, and with the Empress here and the Queen of Cups. Somebody called false judgment about something here. And whatever this is, they've been able to get away with this for centuries. Or for a couple of cycles, or for a very long time. At least 3 centuries, or 3 decades, or 3 something. Or with 3 children. Because remember, the other day we had 3 children come out here in reverse. And this could be number 4. Look, children in reverse. There's some trafficking or something going on over here. Your love life is being affected by children. These could be children that was even protecting you from these people that was trying to record you or do something to ruin your reputation. Somebody could have been killing these children, taking their heads off, like the story of Pavarti. Somebody could have be coming in and out, and the child come protect you, and then this person just keep killing these children that want to protect you. But it's also something about trafficking or something right there. This could also be somebody that, with this 2 of Pentacles, this could be somebody that juggles their children. Okay? Whoever does what his mother wants to do or something like this, they will get the benefits even if it don't belong to them. But we got trust and faith. I don't know if somebody wanted to do something different this time. But they got caught up in old ways. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second.